is the limit. Women have the same capacity and knowledge to build our countries, our continent, and the world. Just let us give it the best. Finally, we are realizing the laws we are making on the boy child. The boy's child is lagging behind. In Namibia, we are starting to feel it. And maybe it's a blessing in disguise that in Namibia now we don't have first ladies who focus on girls' empowerment. Now we have a first gentleman. And this is a challenge. Has to focus on the boy child. They are remaining behind. When I was in Angola, he remained because that weekend, I'm told we had a conference with 300 young boys under the theme, From Boyhood to Manhood. So we will see in the process how it's going to work so that we can bring the boy child to the par with the girl child. We invested already on the girl child, and they are doing very well in Namibia. If you go to the University of Namibia, the majority of the graduates are women. But the ratio, population-wise, is not big. It's just 51% women and 49% men. So you cannot have such a big gap when they are graduating at university. So you want to have a narrow, but really our boys, they are in trouble nowadays. So once again, Your Excellency, the President, I'm always happy to be in Dar es Salaam. And I have really to thank my sister, President Hassan, for the warm welcome and hospitality that she, on behalf of the government and the people of Tanzania, has accorded to me and to give me this opportunity to speak to you. We are very grateful. Tanzania has been with us in happiness and in sorrow. When we lost our third president, President Hassan came. When we lost our founding president, the vice president came. And I was so glad that His Excellency President Hassan has agreed to be my guest speaker on my inauguration. And for me, really, there was no one else I can choose than the President of the United Republic of Tanzania to come and see me through assuming the highest office in the land of the brave. And she really did it very well. Her statement was very inspiring to me and to the Namibian people. I felt really back home, and that was the right decision. Today we are here. Next time we'll find time to visit Ilala Boma, where we exchange our votes, time allows. And we are having our unique marriage certificate because it's written in both Kiswahili and Kaingles. Asanteni sana, mimi nimefuraha sana kukaa na wewe hapa Dar es Salaam. Muda sio mrefu, alafu tunaondoka kukaa siku nyingi. Asanteni sana.
Another round, big of applause. Thank you very, very much, Your Excellency, Dr. Netumbo Nandi Ndaitwa, for sharing with us your personal journey, the struggles and the greatest victories. Allow me to invite Professor Benedetta Killian for this very brief session of discussion. Karibu, Professor.
Your Excellency, wow, what a powerful speech. Let's put our hands together. I want to write, while I was listening, I wanted to write key buzzwords, but the powerful women of Her Excellency took my pen because I shared the table with the President. When I went back, I didn't find my pen. But this is what I can just say in few words. A powerful speech, powerful voice, the powerful voice. You want to win? Powerful voice. Yes. Women, be yourself. The boys are in trouble, so let's do something about it in terms of programming, policies. But I was also very touched by, understand your situation, and the situation shapes you. Listening to Her Excellency, the struggles shaped her. She's a fighter, you see, and stay focused. Stay focused, and you reach your destiny. So now it's time for interactive session. For the benefit of time, we are going to take about 3 questions. And when you want to ask any question, please raise your hand and tell us your name. Don't give us a speech. We have already had a wonderful speech. So just go straight to the point. But because we rarely get an opportunity to ask the President questions, and I'm here standing in front of you, I want to grab the opportunity. I want to be the first one to ask the question. Madam President, the fight for gender equality globally has been there since time immemorial. We have been fighting. Thank God Namibia is doing very well. But globally, the gender parity is far from actually being attained. And I was reading this morning the UN Women Report, Global Gender Report, and it is estimated that it will take about 138 years to achieve gender parity if this speed continues. My question to you is, why is it taking too long globally? Why is it taking too long to achieve gender parity? What should we do globally? So that's my question to you. And probably we can start with this one, and later on I will invite others. Karibu. Maybe I say welcome, probably Karibu. Or we take all the questions? Okay. So now it's for you. I've asked my question. Let's start with you. Please tell us yourself, and then we'll balance and the boys.
Thank you. I am so honored to have this opportunity. My name is Imsola Finance, a tutorial assistant, having a bachelor degree in political science and now pursuing masters in gender studies. I would like to know your personal view. You are a wonderful woman who has been there yourself, having an experience of fighting through all the battles to become where you are now. So we have been having affirmative actions to promote women into positions. But my view is we may be focusing on increasing the critical mass, but forgetting the actual representation of women. So because Most of these women have been taking like they have been just given the position to be there and not actually fighting for it. So maybe we should have a law that is given 50-50 for political parties to follow, to provide the candidates to fight for their position directly instead of giving them a position and feel like they have been given the trophy instead of fighting for it. I would like to know the view.
Okay, thank you very much. Yes, please.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, what a brilliant and refreshing speech. Thank you so much. My name is Walter Bugoya. I have some association with the Namibian struggle, but that's another story, and we have been told not to make speeches, but I'm very much aware of some of the histories you have mentioned. Mine is not really a question. It's actually to congratulate you enormously for some of the steps you've taken recently. I'm particularly impressed by the fact that you've told some people who think that they can chase us from wherever we are and then come and be worshipped or something. I liked very much the fact that you said, if you don't allow Namibians in your country without visas, then we are not allowed to come to our country without visas. This is absolutely brilliant. And thank you so much for taking that position. Now, would you please kindly take that position and convince the heads of state in the region, SADC and above, to take the same position, because it will not only strengthen your own position, Namibia's position, but it will send a clear message that Africa is speaking with one voice, and reciprocity is the game in diplomacy. If they are not prepared to concede to us the same benefits, the same rights, they should not expect the same rights from us. So please, this is a message from many people that you should take that mission, take that task to other members of the SADC club, and I see His Excellency, former President, is yes, I know, but you're not tired. So please, we ask you to send that message to the leaders of the region. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, I've been here now. Let me go further up there. I'm trying to balance. Stay balanced. Trying to balance. Yes, please. Tell us who you are and be brief.
Hello, my name is Gerson. I'll be very brief.
Where are you from?
I'm a master's student at the University of Dar es Salaam.
Okay.
So I was reading about you, Madam President, and about the history of Namibia. And I found the survey by Afrobarometer that showed 80% of Namibians support women in leadership. And I tried to look further, what are the challenges that can reduce women participation in leadership? Some are economic, some are, legal and policy challenges, which when I was listening to you, you have started to, make amendment or changes so that women can participate. But what is your plan to change the deep entrenched norms, patriarchal norms in the society? We may change laws and maybe after you, but what about the deep entrenched norms, gendered norms that
Thank you very
challenges
much.
women?
I think you have made yourself very clear. And the young boy, get the young boys. Yes, please, over there. Briefly. Hey, the girl has taken over. No, I meant the boy.
Yeah, well, thank you, everyone. My name is Joshua Elisha. I'm a CFR student, first year taking my international degree in diplomacy and international relations. So I've been inspired by Her Excellency's speech. Well, my question is, I've heard about all you said in women empowerment in your country, but I'm very curious to know, how is the male gender reacting to this thing? Maybe is it not a threat to the men in Africa that maybe it's going to be a revolution and they'll be stepped aside instead of their patriarchal, like the normal position that they had before?
I think you have made yourself very clear. Thank you very much. We take the last one.
We have students.
Take the last one. You want to?
Thank you, Madam President. My name is Grace Grayson Mangegwa, President from the Girls Secondary School. My question, very simple like question. Going to a personal experience and reflecting on it. In leadership, rather than be determined by the personal experiences and the leadership skills, I also want to be proven by my people. So, what are the stepping stones and the initial stepping stones I can step to be proven by the people I am leading? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. I'm worried time is not very friendly to us. At this point in time, Your Excellence, kindly allow me, with a great honor and humility, to respond to the questions and comments. Karibu.
Asante sana. The first question from our moderator is reflecting on the global report that is giving us 138 years for us to achieve gender parity. For me, what is encouraging in this report is that they are recognizing that time will come when there will be gender parity. For me, that's very, very important. As for the years that they are giving, I think history has to tell. Because we are experiencing so many changes that are taking place. And recently, we have seen, even in Europe, men, women leaders who are taking positions of responsibility. One thing, we should not really declare a war against one another. We must know that we are all here to support one another. And the success of a woman would be a success of a man. For example, really, this putting too much weight and responsibility on the shoulder of men is not even good for their health. It's not good for their health because when you are now made to say you are the head of the household, anything which is not right, you just start blaming yourself. And in most cases, there are even statistics that the majority of suicide is on men. And that's why everybody should adopt a positive attitude. And once that's done, we will reduce this 138 years. Then the question of the affirmative action and whether they cannot be lost. Yes, we talk about the laws, but the laws have to go with education. Because if you have the law and you are not educating, you are not going to achieve what you are targeting to achieve. There has been countries in Africa where they had put in their constitution the quota for women in their parliaments. But then they practiced it for 10 years. And after that, they withdrew it. They went to square one because there was no education that accompanied the implementation of that law. The visa, anyway, we have done what we have done in Namibia, and as member states, we talk to one another and we see where we can go to common grounds. You know, for many years, and President is here to confirm, we have been talking in Africa about the free movement of people and goods. Some countries, they have allowed it. Some countries are still struggling. that even African member states, their citizens, have difficult to enter some of the countries. But the progress has been made. So hopefully as we move, we'll be able to make progress. Then the issue of the Afrobarometer and the gender norms, how to change it. It's just to change the minds of the people. You are very much right. To have a law and there's no mind shift, it does not help at all. And we should really see it among ourselves. In our families, we should talk about it, the benefit we get from there. So that's why we realize that we've been focusing too much on the girl child. And because we have been focusing too much on the girl child, the boy child is remaining behind, and we are not making the progress that we want to make. So hence, we have to have a balance between the two. The reaction of our male counterparts. You may find individuals who are ridiculing us, that you are finding a lot in the social media, but if you compare with the general acceptance, that's what gives you encouragement. And the only thing that will really make them to believe that both men and women can do what is expected when in position of leadership is the delivery. And we have to look at the countries which had women president. I talked about Liberia. You know, when Madam Sarif took over, she took over a country which was really in a difficult situation. But she stabilized it. And I think that is something is commendable even by the male counterpart. I also believe, like here in Tanzania, as we were talking yesterday, two of us, we are one of the luckiest because we have a very strong base on which we are operating from. From our founding president to our predecessors, a lot of work has been done in our countries, Tanzania and in Namibia. And really, the President Hassan, has not moved from that what has been happening. In fact, she has only built on it, and you are seeing the result. And I'm sure the result are seen by both men and females. So that is really the only way we can build confidence among our men counterparts to appreciate what we can do. And what are the stepping stones that you can work on to reach your target? I have said earlier, first know exactly what is your inner child is telling you. Don't imitate others for the sake of imitation. You have to be inspired. Because if you are imitating, you become artificial. And then in the process, you can miss your road where you want to go. The community in which you are growing and the house, we know that as Africans, we have our cultures, we have our traditions. And that is what should shape us. It's unfortunately that the children of today, you have so many parents, some in your own countries, some in the continent, but the most influential outside the continent through those gadgets, the cell phones. Please try to balance and try to see where you are. That is the stepping stone that you can build on, and then your dream will be realized. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Madam President, and this concludes our interactive session. All I can say, Madam President, we wish you all the best, from stateless to a state woman. We wish you all the best, and once again, welcome again to the University of Dar es Salaam. Asante sana.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for responding to the comments and the questions from the crowd. Allow me now to invite to the podium His Excellency Dr. Jakaya Mrisho Kikwete, the former President of the United Republic of Tanzania and the Chancellor of the University of Dar es Salaam. A round of applause.
Your Excellency, Dr. Netumbo Ndaitwa, President of the Republic of Namibia, First Gentleman, General Rais Ndaitwa, I stand on existing protocols. Madam President, on behalf of the entire University of Dar es Salaam community and in my capacity as Chancellor of this great university, I wish to extend our deepest appreciation to Your Excellency for graciously setting aside time from your very demanding state visit and schedule some time to come give us your presence and deliver such a powerful and thought-provoking lecture. Here at the university, we brag to be having the best minds in the country. And I'm sure this has been one of the memorable speeches coming to We are profoundly grateful for your erudite presentation entitled Inspiring Women to Break Barriers in Leadership Positions, a personal experience. You have really shared your personal experience. And it has been very inspiring, not only to the young women, the young women above there, but also to the middle-aged women, because all the women we have here are young ladies. So all the young ladies here, they have been inspired that if you remain focused, dedicated, and pursue your ambition, you'll get to where you want to get. Your words today have not only quenched the intellectual thirst of this eager audience, but have also offered unforgettable lessons in courage, determination, and inclusive leadership. We have illuminated a path for current and future generations of leaders, especially women, to rise, lead, and transform our societies for the better. Permit me, Your Excellency, to most sincerely welcome you to the University of Dar es Salaam, again, your academic home. We take immense pride in your remarkable journey, and your return to this campus rekindles fond memories of shared ideas, ideals, and the Pan-African solidarity. Allow me also to offer our heartfelt congratulations on your historic and resounding electoral victory, an achievement that has propelled you to become the first female president of your great country, Namibia, the land of the brave. What a momentous feet. Your ascendancy is not only a triumph for the Namibian people, but a bold inspiration for the entire African continent. I attended your inauguration. Well, I felt so good, having known you for many years. During your time here as Mama Swapo, and when we were in government together, it was really a moment of great joy for me as well. The University of Dar es Salaam remains especially proud to count you among its distinguished alumni, having conferred upon you the honorary doctorate in 2020, which I take pride of having the chancellor at that time, in recognition of your exemplary contribution to public service, to diplomacy, and to the liberation struggle. And your speech today has proved us right. That we made the right choice. Your leadership continues to reflect the values we strive to instill in all who pass through our gates. Tanzania and Namibia share a long-standing history of solidarity rooted in the struggles for independence, social justice, and shared African destiny. Your presence here today strengthens these bonds and reaffirms our common commitment to the advancement of our people. I was really delighted when you mentioned the boy child. My wife is an ardent advocate of the girl child. Wanawake na maendeleo. But I've been teasing her. Say, but whose mother is the boy child? When mothers talk about the girl child, everybody, sure, I'm also, Ambassador Major is also part of that conspiracy. No, not conspiracy. It's the wrong word to but it's part of that movement. I'm really raising these concerns because now it is becoming evident that we are seeing more girls in school and less boys. The question has been, where have the boys gone? That's a question all of us have to address. I'm glad you are taking it up at the level of a president. Your Excellency, as a mark of enduring admiration and recognition of your outstanding achievements and the lasting contribution to the university, academia, and humanity at large, it is my singular honor and pleasure to present to you this academic shawl. Who is the shawl? Mepotea. Nani anayo hili sasa? Kule. We'll do it formally. We'll do it formally now. May it serve as a humble symbol of our respect. Subiri tu. Symbol of our respect, our gratitude, and our enduring recognition. Once again, thank you, Your Excellency, for honoring us with your wisdom and presence. We wish you continued strength, success, and the fulfillment as you lead the people of Namibia into a new chapter of progress and unity. Asanteni sana.
Chancellor will be joined by the The Chancellor will be joined by the Chairperson of the University Council, Ambassador Mwanaidi Majar, to present this special veil shawl to Her Excellency Dr. Netumbo Nandi Ndaitwa. This is an historic moment.
Ni zawadi hiyo akipewa Rais wa Jamhuri ya Zimbabwe na uongozi wa Chuo Kikuu cha Dar es Salaam. Rais wa Jamhuri ya Namibia kumradhi, akipewa zawadi hiyo na uongozi wa Chuo Kikuu cha Dar es Salaam. Mkuu wa chuo mwenyewe akiwepo, Dr. Jakaya Kikwete, makamu mkuu wa chuo Profesa Anangisye, mwenyekiti wa baraza la chuo Balozi Mwanaidi Majar, pamoja na waziri wa elimu, sayansi na teknolojia Profesa Adolf Mkenda.
Now we are about to enter the photo session.
Pamoja na kama alivyotambulishwa na rais mwenyewe, first gentleman Lieutenant Generali mstaafu Epaphras Ndaitwa, ambaye alikuwa mkuu wa majeshi ya Namibia. Sasa tukio ambalo litafuata kwa mujibu wa ratiba iliyotolewa mapema hii leo ni kwamba kutafuatiwa na picha za kumbukumbu za tukio hili muhimu kabisa la mhadhara huu wa kuhamasisha wanawake kuvuka vikwazo katika kufikia ndoto zao za kiuongozi ama nafasi za kiuongozi, ambapo Rais Netumbo Nandi Ndaitwa amezungumzia kuhusiana na changamoto za vikwazo mbalimbali alivyopitia hadi kufikia nafasi hiyo ya juu kabisa ya kuaminiwa na wananchi wa Namibia kuwa kiongozi wa ngazi ya juu kwa maana ya rais. Lakini vile vile katika hotuba yake ama katika mhadhara wake huo aliyokuwa anatoa, alizungumzia kuhusiana na historia ya ukombozi wa wanawake na jinsi ilivyoanza mbali na kuangazia mambo mbalimbali kama vile ukombozi wa mwanamke katika kupata haki ya kusoma, lakini vile vile kupata haki ya kupiga kura, haki ya kumiliki na kuzalisha mali, pamoja na haki ya kupata uongozi, na kwamba katika serikali yake za asilimia 47 ni wanawake. Hata hivyo amesema hakutumia kanuni yoyote maalumu, lakini tu kuonyesha umuhimu kwamba wanawake nao pia wanapaswa kuwepo katika nafasi za uongozi wa juu. Vile vile aligusia kidogo kuhusiana na mkutano wa Beijing ambao ndio hasa ulikuwa ni dira ambayo iliangazia mambo mbalimbali kama vile usawa na maendeleo na jinsi ambavyo umeleta chachu ya wanawake kufikia malengo yao mbalimbali, ikiwemo haya ambayo yanaonekana hivi sasa ya kuwa na viongozi wakuu wa nchi ambao ni wanawake. Ni kwambie tu kwamba kumekuwepo na viongozi kadhaa wanawake katika ngazi za juu kabisa za uongozi, ambapo kati ya mwaka 2006 hadi 2018 rais wa kwanza wa kidemokrasia mwanamke aliyechaguliwa barani Afrika alikuwa ni Ellen Johnson Sirleaf wa nchini Liberia, ambaye pia alipata tuzo ya amani ya Nobel mwaka 2011. Baadaye mwaka 2012 hadi 14 aliyekuwa makamu wa rais wa Malawi baadaye aliapishwa kuwa rais wa Malawi. Huyu si mwingine bali ni Joyce Banda, akiwa ni mwanamke mwingine wa pili kushika wadhifa wa juu kabisa katika nchi ya Malawi na katika bara la Afrika. Vile vile historia inaonyesha kwamba kati ya mwaka 2014 hadi 16 rais wa mpito baada ya vita vya wenyewe kwa wenyewe pale Afrika ya Kati alikuwa ni Catherine Samba-Panza. Kwa miaka miwili aliongoza taifa hilo kwa kama rais wa mpito. Sasa hivi picha za kumbukumbu zinaanza kupigwa hivyo, zikijumuisha mawaziri pamoja na viongozi wengine muhimu. Na mtazamaji, nilikuwa nikikufahamisha kuhusiana na historia ilivyotoka mbali ya mapambano na harakati za ukombozi wa mwanamke ambazo Rais Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah wa Jamhuri ya Namibia alikuwa akizungumzia katika mhadhara wake aliotoa hapa Chuo Kikuu cha Dar es Salaam. Na kwa kukumbusha vile vile kwamba Mauritius mwaka 2015 hadi 18 mwanasayansi wa mazingira aliwahi kuhudumu kama rais wa heshima, alikuwa anaitwa Ahmed Gurib Fakim pale Mauritius, na mwaka 2021 hadi sasa rais wa Jamhuri ya Muungano wa Tanzania ni Samia Suluhu Hassan. Vile vile na Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah naye akijiunga na wenzake watangulizi wake kuanzia mwaka 2025 hadi sasa akiwa ni rais wa awamu ya 5, akitanguliwa na majabali mengine watano ambao wote kwa nyakati tofauti wana historia kubwa na taifa la Tanzania. Mtazamaji, wakati picha hizo za kumbukumbu zikiendelea kupigwa na kati ya rais wa Jamhuri ya Namibia Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah pamoja na wafanyakazi mbalimbali viongozi wa juu wa Chuo Kikuu cha Dar es Salaam, nikukumbusha tu kwamba hii si mara ya kwanza kwa yeye kufika Chuo Kikuu cha Dar es Salaam, kwani mwaka 2020 wakati Chuo Kikuu cha Dar es Salaam kikiadhimisha miaka 50 tangu kuasisiwa kwake, Rais Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah akiwa ni naibu waziri mkuu na waziri alitunukiwa udaktari wa heshima kama ishara ya kutambua mchango wake katika ustawi wa wananchi wa Namibia, Afrika na dunia kwa ujumla, hasa katika ushiriki wake kama mpigania uhuru. Na lizungumzwa pale mapema kwamba ni mwenyeji wa eneo la Magomeni jijini Dar es Salaam, lakini pia akigusia kidogo kuhusiana na cheti chake cha ndoa ambacho nasema walifunga ndoa hapa Dar es Salaam pamoja na mumewe Ndaitwah, Lieutenant General mstaafu, na kwamba cheti hicho walikifuata katika eneo la Ilala Boma, na alitamani sana kufika Ilala Boma kwenda kukumbuka maeneo yale ambayo walipita wakati huo. Katika kuendeleza harakati za kupigania uhuru wa nchi yake ya Namibia, Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah alipata kukaa nchini Tanzania kati ya mwaka 1980 hadi 1986 Magomeni Mwembechai pale Dar es Salaam, akihudumu akiwa ni mwakilishi mkuu wa chama cha SWAPO ambacho ndicho chama kinachoongoza nchini Namibia. Na anasema alikuwa kwa mujibu wa taarifa zilizotolewa pale mapema na Profesa Benedetta Killian, alikuwa akifahamika kama Mama SWAPO. Kwa hiyo na mwishoni akikamilisha mhadhara wake ama hotuba yake ile, alizungumza kidogo maneno machache ya Kiswahili na kuonyesha jitihada zake na jinsi mazingira ambavyo yalimfanya ajifunze lugha ya Kiswahili, na kwamba alipewa miezi 6 aweze kuweza kuzungumza Kiswahili kwa sababu wakati anafika Tanzania mwaka 1980 hakuwa anajua neno lolote la Kiswahili. Hivyo katika kipindi chake cha miezi 6 sema alikuwa na rafiki yake Keti Kamba, mmoja wa wanamama nao wenye historia kubwa katika uongozi nchini Tanzania, ndiye ambaye alikuwa akimfunza Kiswahili na kumwandikia mambo mbalimbali katika lugha ya Kiswahili na yeye fafanua na hatimaye kuweza kuwasiliana kwa lugha ya Kiswahili na kubakizwa Tanzania kuendelea kuwa mwakilishi. Na mtazamaji, vile vile aliangazia kuhusiana na yale yaliyotokana na mkutano wa Beijing, yeye pamoja na Balozi Gertrude Mungela wa Tanzania wakishiriki wakiwa vinara kabisa, ambapo alielezea pia matokeo yake, na hata hivyo alitaja changamoto mojawapo ambayo ilisahauliwa katika tukio hilo la mkutano wa Berlin, ilikuwa ni kuweka sera ama kuweka mikakati kuhusu namna ya kumkomboa pia mtoto, na hasa mtoto wa kike. Na hivi sasa ni kwamba tunafahamu dunia katika maeneo mbalimbali